Yeah, that is Emmanuel Flash Hall that we just had on here. And he's going to be there at the hub with Tom Goodhines, Don Yee, and the crew. They're going to give these guys an opportunity. And then we have another athlete coming on right now. And this is a guy that we here in the Mid Atlantic is very, very familiar with. If you're ready, Sam, let's go ahead and bring him on. Super producer Sam in the back doing one heck of a job getting this together. Oh, my man, Justin.
What's going on?
What's going on, man?
Not much. I can't call it.
Beard Gang, what's going on, brother, man?
Nothing much. How you doing?
Doing good, doing good. I'm glad to get
Good.
you on here. I have to let you know, first and foremost, you have Pirate Nation watching. You know, I have a Seven City Shop Talk No Quarter brand, and we cover ECU sports. My man John Smith has informed the Pirates down there that you're on live, so everybody wants to kind of check you out, see what you got going on, and see what's going on with you, man. So, how have you been as of late, and what are your measurables, and who are you currently working out with?
Oh man, I feel amazing. My measurables right now are I'm probably like 6 foot, 193, 194. I'm working out with Kyle Meadows, speed coach, strength coach, and I'm working out with Drew. He's a receiver coach, pretty much. So I just got there weekly with those guys, probably like 3 times each, every other day for each of them, and let's get it in.
Okay, all right. So I got a question. What was it like playing quarterback at Vanceboro as a senior?
It was fun, actually. You know, going to my senior year, I really didn't know how it was going to go, going from receiver to quarterback. But they just wanted the athlete with the ball in his hand on each play, so it was real fun to play quarterback.
Yeah, well, I can tell you, you're just warming up because your prolific career at ECU is absolutely legendary to this day. I mean, it's almost like the start of this ECU wide receiver run on receivers catching 1,000,000 balls a year. Almost kind of started with you. Do you feel like, and this is a question from my man John Smith down there at ECU 7 City Shop Talk No Quarter. He says, how did it prepare you for the NFL playing at ECU?
Playing at ECU was very fast. It was fast paced always. You know, we ran no huddle offense, so everything was fast paced. We ran probably 100 plus plays a game. So that kind of prepared me when I got to the NFL as far as the speed of the game. You know, it's a lot of teams that are very time consuming with the ball. You know, they're gonna make sure they got the possession that they need, but overall the speed of the game, I got prepared with that ECU.
And speaking of that, of course, you played for the legendary Ruffin McNeil, and of course Lincoln Riley, head coach, you know, at OU.
Right.
And you gotta like give us some insights about playing for those two legendary coaches. What was that like, man? You guys put up ridiculous numbers with those guys, and what was that like? First, let's start with Coach McNeil, who's at NC State now. Talk to us about Coach McNeil.
Man, he's a great mind. You know, he's a great person overall. He take care of the people that he need to take care of as far as like his guys. You know, he gonna go to bat for those guys that he have, and he's just a great person overall, great coach. You know, his mindset towards the game is unbelievable. He gonna have you ready to play week in and week out.
And of course, Coach Lincoln Riley, who the offensive mind. You know, what was that like playing for somebody with such a advanced mind for the passing game?
Man, it was great because it ended up helping me out as well to be around him every day just to see where he was coming from and how he was thinking and what the plays to do. It helped me out so much to when I got to the next level and understanding other OCs and other, quarterbacks, anything like that on how they run things. So his mindset on the game, how he play it, how he coach it, everything is amazing.
Yeah, because he's just awesome. You know, his last, his 2 quarterbacks went number 1 that came out of his system. And now he's got another guy, Spencer Rattler down there, who may wind up being a top 5 guy, if not the first quarterback taken, so he's doing something right.
Right.
And his quarterbacks are currently doing well in the league, and all the players that are coming out of there. Also, a little side note about you: you won the Bullsworth Trophy, which means you were a walk-on to start your career,
Correct.
and wound up being one of the best players in the nation. Explain what that was like. What was that? What happened with that experience?
Oh, okay. Coming out of high school, I didn't have no offers. Lincoln, Coach Ruff, they had just got hired at ECU, so I was like, I'm gonna just walk on. I walked on, had an amazing spring, amazing fall camp. Ended up getting my scholarship that spring semester of my freshman year, and the rest was history from there.
History, I got it, man. History. So, moving on to the next level. Of course, you get drafted by the Falcons in the 4th round, and you get an opportunity to play with a prolific quarterback. Matt Ryan.
Right.
And Julio was there by then, or did you guys get drafted? No, Julio was already there. Correct.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
What was that like, playing with a player like Julio Jones and kind of figuring out, wow, I have this guy, in practice every day. Tell me, what was it like playing with a quarterback, a receiver, and being in that offense? And Kyle Shanahan, correct?
Correct. Yep.
Yeah.
Kyle Shanahan, once again, amazing mindset with the game. He knows the game in and out. So that mindset going into my rookie year, kind of having the mindset of OC of Kyle Shanahan and Lincoln Riley's kind of helped me out to understand how he run things. When it came to quarterback play with Matt, Matt made things a lot easy for me coming in. He actually looked like he cared. He sat down like, hey, this is what we're going to do, this and that. We worked all the time. So building that relationship with him was great. Being in the receiver room with Julio, it was amazing. My first day of practice, he out there, and I just see him. I'm just looking at him do everything that he do, running routes and everything. Like, I'm like, wow, like he's amazing. Like this is where I need to try to get to. Like this is a person that I need to watch what he's doing because he's doing it right. And not only did we have Julio in the room, we had a lot of other guys. We had Roddy White.
Yes, was in the Roddy room. White, legend.
We had Devin Hester that was in the room. Special team guy Eric Weems in the room. So like all those guys, like were where I was trying to get to. So I was just a sponge in the room. So I picked up so much information that helped me out in the game.
Man, your receiver room was off the charts, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, when all you guys went out, what was it like in Atlanta? I mean, you got to tell me the receiver room and when y'all went out as a squad. In Atlanta, I can only imagine what it was like going out, hanging out.
It was fun. We kind of did a lot of things as a position group that kind of helped us on the field as well. Like we do everything off the field. Like it don't matter if it's bowling, going out to eat, just having a good time. We gonna do it as a group because that's gonna help the bond on the field. So when we on the field, it's just like we play. It's like we out. It's nothing changed. Like we holding everybody accountable. We all having fun, but at the same time, work is work when it come down to the play.
Well, I can tell you, man. You're one of the prolific guys. You left college or ECU for sure as the top receptions getter. In the school's history, only surpassed by Isaiah, who came behind you and passed you. But people remember how prolific you were. I got one of my guys in the chat room here, Tom Goodhines. He says, yep, another guy. They can't wait to get you in camp, man.
I can't wait.
Down there. And let's see
I
here.
can't wait.
Looks like I had another question from my guy, John. He says, you and Shane Carden seem to have a special relationship at ECU. Do y'all still stay in touch? Great question from John.
Oh, yeah, we still stay in touch. Actually, Shane's got engaged, so congrats to him on that. But me and Shane kind of had like the same similar story. We both came in at ECU at the same time, walked on. We both played on scout team together. So us being on scout team together, our freshman year of college kind of set the tone for when we actually got on the field together. Shane didn't play our freshman year. We had another quarterback in, but when he actually got in, it was just like the old days on scout team, just having fun, and that's what we did.
That's awesome to hear, man. I mean, like I said, in these parts over here in Mid-Atlantic, you're a legend, but I got to go rapid fire on you with some questions. You ready, man?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. What's your go-to meal?
Go-to meal. Anything seafood. Anything
Anything
seafood.
seafood. See,
Yeah.
you say you grew up somewhere near the coast. You
Right.
know,
Right.
so yeah, anything seafood is good. I mean, if you had to pick a seafood though, what seafood is it?
Crab legs, shrimp.
Okay.
Along those lines,
Okay.
we do
Okay.
a lot of bulls, so you kind of
Okay.
get those in the bull bag. So that's what I go with.
Okay. There we go. All right. If you had to give $100,000 to a charity, what would it be?
I give 100,000 to American Heart Association.
Okay. Okay. And why?
My father passed away of a heart attack when I was a junior in college. So that's
Okay.
kind of like one of those things that I would do just to get the most information that we can out to people to help them.
Which living person do you most admire?
Living person that I most admire, my brother. My
Okay.
brother for sure.
Who's your brother?
Brian Hardy. He kind of like he was my idol growing up. Like I wanted to do everything that he did. He played football. I wanted to play football. So it's like he kind of like went through the tough stuff. So it wasn't as tough for me. I mean, I had my problems as well, but he kind of prepared me to be the best that I could be with the situation I had.
I got a question also about your like self scouting yourself. Of course, we know, or you can tell us some of your greatest strengths, but what are some of the weaknesses that you have to work on this off season?
When you say weaknesses, I really don't have any, so to speak. Like I try to just work on my game overall. Everything needs work. Everything can be better. So I never see something as a weakness because I feel like everything can improve. But one of the flaws that I guess you could say that I had coming out was I couldn't run. But that's kind of like one of the things that I've been working on a lot. I ran a 4.39 the other day. So just,
Wow.
just being able to get in front of people to actually let them see it, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I think you ran like a 4.5 somewhere.
4.5 at the combine, 4.4 my pro day.
Right, and then you ran a 4.3 now. So wow.
Right.
So yes, great improvement on that. If there was a movie coming out, who would play Justin Hardy in a movie?
Movie coming out, who would play me?
Who would play you? Who
Jamie
would you want
Foxx.
to play you?
Jamie Foxx.
Okay.
Jamie
Foxx to play you?
Definitely.
Okay. What's your greatest achievement in life so far?
Greatest achievement in life, my son.
Okay. All right.
My son.
And what's the worst job you've ever had?
I never had a worse job. I worked at Food Line when I was in high school. Did odd end jobs around the house. Before then, cutting grass, anything that I could do. Like I was a worker, I was a hustler. So work is work. It ain't no bad job. As long as I'm getting paid, I'm good.
You're good. I understand that, man. With and coming from the environment and working and getting what you got, it's great to see that you're that you're doing well. So I got to ask you these last couple questions. Uh, you know, if you were a superhero or a super villain, which one would you be, or which one would you identify with the most?
Bane.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! You said Bane, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
A lot of people adopted the dark. I was born in it.
Oh my goodness, my man! I hear you, hey. Justin coming through. Okay, coming through with some deep knowledge there. Okay. Bane, you the first person. Look, I had Emmanuel Hall on earlier. He said he's the first person to say Flash. You're the first person to say Bane. Right. Okay. A lot of people, if you don't know who Bane is, they need to check out who Bane is.
Gotta check it out.
You know what I mean? A lot of pain and hurt, and he came out on his own way and made his own way in life. Even though it was a villain, but he made his own way. You know. Anything else that you'd like to shout out, or anything you'd like to say in closing?
Man, I just can't wait to get this camp next week. Showcase what I can do, and just go have some fun.
Anything you'd like to say to Pirate Nation?
Hey man, I love you guys. All right.
I know that's right, brother. We appreciate you so much, Justin, for coming on, and we'll keep in contact with you. And Seven City Shop Talk No Quarter will make sure that that we'll keep up with you as well.
Great, thank you. Nice talking to you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Nice talking to you too.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Everybody, that is prolific receiver from ECU and also the Falcons, Justin Hardy. He will be at the Hub July 18th to vie for an opportunity to get back into the league. I tell you, we had some incredible guys. Looks like I have